Hey guys, what's going on? Before I start this video, I'm going to say don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. So this video, as you guys saw from the title, I'm going to be explaining and breaking down when to replace your SEADOOS superchargers. My SEADOOS here, as you can see, they are 2008's Seadoo RXT. This Seadoo is a 3-seater and this one is a 2-seater. This one's a little more sporty. You can adjust the trim and a few other things, but they're 08s. We've had them for a few years, and when we purchased them, they only had about 70 to 80 hours, I believe. They're a few hours different. I'm going to go ahead and check right now what their hours are on both of them. Has 103 hours. It says supercharger maintenance, although they just got done. They haven't been ran yet. So this is the 2008 RXT 3-seater with 121 hours on the whole machine. This one's the 2-seater with just shy of 100 hours on the entire machine as well. So we bought these, like I said, 2 years ago, so we've now hit the capacities for the superchargers to be rebuilt. And we have rebuilt them. Before we replaced them, there was a loss of power. The fuel efficiency wasn't as good, and there were some ticking noises. At times it often shut down too. We thought it was batteries, but we didn't really exactly know what it was. This is our second set of SEADOOS that we have, but our first SEADOOS being supercharged. If you look online, it says that these SEADOOS need to replace the superchargers every 2 years or 100 hours. Like I just said, that these are both at 100 hours and 121. So we knew their time was coming. We didn't exactly know when. We saw a few signs. So when you're in this position, you have SEADOOS that are this old or newer, but they're approaching that 100-hour mark. It's kind of when you know. Some may go a little before, a little after. When you start seeing the signs like loss of horsepower, increased fuel, random ticking noises, that's really bad. And often random shutdowns, and obviously the maintenance popping up. So we weren't exactly sure when we were going to replace them. When we took them to the dealer or our local marina that we like to support, he actually told us we were in a matter of hours of them going. When a supercharger like this explodes or collapses, or however you want to say it, you do not replace these. If you don't replace these superchargers before they're toast, it will skyrocket the price of getting replaced because it can really heavily hurt and destroy the motor. So in case of it being a $800 or $900 job per Seadoo, it can now increase the whole motor needing to be replaced and worked on, and all the other garbage that you might not want to invest into, because if you have an older set like this, it's 2008s, you might not be able to afford to put an extra few $1,000s into each of them to replace the whole motor. As you can see from this motor, you know, it's in good condition. This one, it's in good condition. It's shy of 100 hours, and you might not be able to see it in the camera, but the supercharger was replaced, and it's all in good condition now. The motors are clean. We've taken good care of them, and because we've taken good care of them, they've got us this far. Yeah, so these SEADOOS will be set now. Being that these SEADOOS are 4-strokes, they also outlive the 2-stroke SEADOOS. I don't think they make too many of them more these days, but the 4-strokes will be able to outlive the 2-stroke motors by double the capacity, meaning that if these engines go to 500 hours, the 2-strokes will probably go to about 250. Now that these superchargers are also replaced, it'll probably last for the next little bit of lifetime for the SEADOOS themselves. As we plan on selling them at the end of the year, we didn't want to sell them to the next owner and have the superchargers deplete on them right away. So now that we have replaced those, we know that the next owners will be able to have these SEADOOS for a long, long time without having to worry about the superchargers.